And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron, and say to him, When you arrange the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light in front of the lampstand. And Aaron did so. He arranged the lamps to face toward the front of the lampstand. So the Lord commanded Moses. Now the workmanship of the lampstand was hammered gold. From its shaft to its flowers it was hammered work, according to the pattern which the Lord had shown Moses. So he made the lampstand. My name's Arthur. Thank you for joining me as we share together Numbers chapter 8. Having given the numbers of people at the beginning of the Exodus, 603,000 soldiers, plus the Levites, plus the women and children, no doubt over 2 million people, the Lord has instructed Moses concerning aspects of the ministry of the Levites, the responsibilities of the Levites. One family of the Levites, the family of Aaron, were the priests. But there were 3 main families of Levites, the Kohathites, the Gershonites and the Maronites, and they each had responsibility caring for the tabernacle, and particularly when the tabernacle was moved as they journeyed, they each had their particular responsibilities. The tribes had worshipped the Lord with dedication offerings, which were described in chapter 7, which ended with the words, Now when Moses went into the tabernacle of meeting to speak with him, he heard the voice of one speaking to him from above the mercy seat that was on the ark of the testimony, from between the 2 cherubim. Thus he spoke to him. Now we have the specific instruction about the arrangement of the lamps, that they should give their light forward. The lampstand was on the left as you entered the tabernacle, and so the light from the 7 lamps burning on the lampstand would fill the whole of that holy place. Now the point that is made is that Aaron did what the Lord said, and the comment is made that the workmanship of the lampstand was hammered gold. So although gold is beautiful, this gold has been fashioned with hammering that it might give forth its light. At the present time, Jesus said to his followers, You are the light of the world. We are to shine our light. But our light shines out of the hardships and difficulties that we experience in our life. So we are, as it were, the hammered work, shaped by God to give the light of the gospel to this world. The lampstand was built according to the pattern that the Lord showed Moses. Our lives need to be modelled on the pattern that the Lord Jesus has shown us. We continue with verse 5. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them. This you shall do to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purification on them, and let them shave all their body, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bull with its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. And you shall take another young bull as a sin offering, and you shall bring the Levites before the tabernacle of meeting, and you shall gather together the whole congregation of the children of Israel. So you shall bring the Levites before the Lord. And the children of Israel shall lay their hands on the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord, like a wave offering from the children of Israel, that they may perform the work of the Lord. Then the Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the young bulls, and you shall offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering to the Lord, to make atonement for the Levites. And you shall stand the Levites before Aaron and his sons, and then offer them like a wave offering to the Lord. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. After that the Levites shall go in to service the tabernacle of meeting. So you shall cleanse them, and offer them like a wave offering. For they are wholly given to me from among the children of Israel. I have taken them for myself, instead of all who open the womb, the firstborn of all the children of Israel. For all the firstborn among the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them to myself. I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn of the children of Israel, and I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the work of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of meeting, and to make atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come near the sanctuary. Thus Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So the children of Israel did to them. And the Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes, then presented them like a wave offering before the Lord, and Aaron made atonement for them to cleanse them. After that the Levites went in to do their work in the tabernacle of meeting before the Lord and his sons. So the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so they did to them. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, This is what pertains to the Levites. From 25 years old and above, one may enter to perform service in the work of the tabernacle of meeting. And at the age of 50 years they must cease performing this work, and shall work no more. They may minister with their brothers in the tabernacle of meeting to attend to needs, but they themselves shall do no work. Thus you shall do to the Levites regarding their duties. And may the Lord bless these words to us. So the idea is that God claims the firstborn of every family as his, but then he takes the tribe of the Levites to do the work in place of the firstborn of every family. So as not to disrupt family life, some families were dedicated to the service of the temple, and other families were focused on whatever business they were engaged in, their own farms and properties. But there was to be a clear link, and so the people had to lay hands upon the Levites to pass to them the responsibility that was theirs before the Lord. And the Levites must be clean if they are to perform the service of the Lord. So the whole nation is the Lord's, but the Levites in particular were doing the particular work associated with the tabernacle of meeting, and they were ultimately to be supported by the rest of the nation. Although it's not mentioned here, the tithes the children of Israel presented to the Lord would be given to the Levites to sustain them. And if the children of Israel did not pay their tithes, as happened from time to time in history, then the Levites would have to go and do secular work and not be able to be engaged in the work of the Lord. So there is that dependence. And so it is today that the Lord separates some Christians apart for special service. These people need to be commended, they need to be identified with the church and supported by the church as they, as missionaries, go out to perform the service of the Lord, whatever particular service that might be. But the whole idea is that God's people as a whole support those who are engaged in particular ministry for the Lord. Again, these Levites were wholly given to me from among the children of Israel. I have taken them for myself instead of all who opened the womb. Just as God is holy, so he took the Levites, that they might be clean and that they might function serving in the ministry of the tabernacle. But it's clear that the responsibility belongs to everybody. It's not just a job for the Levites. They perform the task, but they perform the task on behalf of the whole nation, the whole family of God. The responsibility for these people to serve was for 25 years, from 25 years of age to 50 years of age. After that they may help their brethren, but the younger men were to take up the responsibility.